Well, the policy that I put forward was misrepresented. And I wanted to make sure that our important frontline workers like doctors and teachers weren't worried. That's why I cancelled the policy. I did it straight away. I was decisive and I was honest with the public about what I was doing.
If it's misrepresented rather than the wrong policy, can't you reshape it and reenact it?
I'm very clear we're not proceeding with this policy. What's important to me is that we support people at this difficult economic time by reversing the national insurance rise, by getting rid of the green energy levy to save people money on their fuel bills, and that will be my focus as Prime Minister.
Regarding the First Minister of Scotland, you said she should be ignored and that she's seeking attention. Is that your view of the First Minister of Wales? Is he seeking attention and should he be ignored?
The reality is that Wales has been let down by 20 years of Labour rule. And what I am about is about making sure we bring opportunity, investment to Wales, that we back Wales's fantastic farmers. And that's what I'm going to be talking about in the hustings tonight.
You're not making any comments about attention seekers?
No, I believe Mark Drakeford has not delivered for the people of Wales, and I will be holding him to account.
On Taiwan, would you as Prime Minister, what approach would you take, or what do you think should happen regarding that? Is controversy over the visit by Nancy Pelosi?
Well, I do not support China's inflammatory language on this issue. It's perfectly reasonable what is taking place, and I urge China to de-escalate.
Final question on the NHS. It came up a couple of times in the questions in the hall there. How can you put it right? People saying it's failing, it's creaking, and that was happening under Tory rule.
Well, we know that the NHS has really done a brilliant job over COVID, but there is a severe backlog now that we're facing. It's difficult to get a GP appointment, difficult to get a dentist appointment. Ambulance waiting times are far too long, particularly in rural areas. So what I would do as Prime Minister is make sure we're empowering the front line more. We're reducing the central diktats, reducing the layers of management, so we can allow our fantastic doctors and nurses to get on with their very important jobs.
Are you looking forward to being Prime Minister?
I am not taking anything for granted. There is still a long way to go in this leadership election. And what I'm about is unleashing opportunity across the United Kingdom, getting our economy growing and delivering for people all over the country.